Get ready to grab your tissues. From heartbreaking to outright ominous, these celebrities' final text messages before their death reveal some surprising connections. Comedian and actor Bob Saget claimed our hearts as Danny Tanner in the 1980s ABC sitcom Full House and the 2016 reboot Fuller House. He died on January 9, 2022, while on tour. Later, it was reported that the cause of death was head trauma. His family confirmed. Authorities have concluded that he accidentally hit the back of his head on something, thought nothing of it, and went to sleep. In an appearance on Today, Saget's co-star Candace Cameron Bure shared the last text he sent her, along with her fear of ever losing it. She shared that a few weeks before the actor sadly died, they had an argument. She said, "In Bob fashion, the next day he wrote me, what would be pages long of a text, and he was apologizing, saying he was cranky and he was just so sorry." She went on to discuss the love between them and that he ended the exchange by reiterating that,
"I love you more for the trouble you're giving me, if that's even possible."
Taylor Hawkins was the drummer in the rock band Foo Fighters, and his tragic death was a shock to fans. On March 25, 2022, Hawkins was found in his hotel room just before the band's show in Colombia. According to his autopsy, Hawkins died from a cardiovascular collapse that was brought about by a combination of drugs found in his system. Later, it was confirmed that this included heroin, antidepressants, and some benzodiazepines. Unfortunately, he had struggled with drug addiction for a major part of his life. The band released a statement on Twitter saying, "The Foo Fighters family is devastated by the tragic and untimely loss of our beloved Taylor Hawkins. His musical spirit and infectious laughter will live on with all of us forever." Actor John Stamos posted the last message the singer sent him on Twitter. Hawkins reportedly texted Stamos, "We've yet to fully have a hang. Gotta put that together before we die." Stamos added, "Wise words from my friend. Put that together. I'm so sad. Another one gone too soon. Another one gone too soon."
Our friend, Anthony Bourdain, has died.
Celebrity chef and host of the award-winning series Parts Unknown, Anthony Bourdain died on June 8, 2018, leaving fans all over the world with many questions. His death was confirmed to be a suicide, and no traces of any kind of drugs were found in his system, according to the New York Times. In an unauthorized Bourdain biography, Down and Out in Paradise, The Life of Anthony Bourdain, journalist Charles Learson reveals details about the star's last days. Bourdain reportedly sent his ex-wife and friend Octavia Busia this text days before he was found dead. "I hate my fans too. I hate being famous. I hate my job. I am lonely and living in a constant uncertainty." The text he sent his girlfriend, Italian actor Asia Argento, sheds more light on his mental state during his final days. He wrote, "I am okay. I am not spiteful. I am not jealous that you have been with another man. I do not own you. You are free. As I said, as I promised, as I truly meant. But you were careless. You were reckless with my heart, my life." Rapper Nipsey Hussle rose to fame when Jay-Z bought 100 physical copies of his mixtape, Crenshaw, an inspiration for many. Hussle was a man who believed in giving back to his community. Fan Siobhan Taylor told BBC in 2020, "A huge part of the reason people felt attached to Nipsey was his message of, hey, as Black people, we need to be building our stuff. We shouldn't be so dependent on white entities to survive." He was quite the artist, ranking in 1.8 billion streams of his music in a year. On March 31, 2019, what could have been one of the most inspiring music careers in history was cut short when Hussle was shot and killed by a man following a confrontation. During the funeral, which was attended by celebrities like Snoop Dogg and Stevie Wonder, Hussle's mother revealed the last text exchange she shared with her son. He wrote, "I'm A1. I'm grateful I have a studio again. I'm just happy and ready to work." Kim Jong-hyun, popularly known by his mononym, Jong-hyun, was a beloved K-pop idol and member of the band SHINee. The life of a K-pop star is not all sunshine and rainbows. It can be incredibly stressful with long working hours. Fans look up to them, and they are expected to meet impossible standards. John Lee, a sociology professor at the University of California, Berkeley, told The Guardian, "K-pop tries to present a cleansed image of male stars as being kind, generous, that they are unlike patriarchal, sexist, and unstylish Korean men." The heartthrob of countless followers, some of Jong-hyun's final texts outline his agony and reveal the 27-year-old might not have enjoyed his fame. According to the New York Times, the idol wrote to a friend, Becoming famous was probably not my life. They tell me that's why I'm having a hard time. Why did I choose that? It's funny that I'm able to endure this much. Jong-hyun died by suicide on December 18, 2017. Fans mourned the artist on the band's Twitter. The early days of COVID-19 were stressful for all of us, with news of illness and death affecting the people we know and love becoming an everyday affair. Most known for his roles on the stage, Nick Cordero was nominated for a Tony as the tap-dancing tough guy in Bullets Over Broadway. Cordero was one of the earliest celebrities to get extremely sick during the COVID-19 pandemic. After falling ill in April 2020, he died on July 5, 2020, after being in the hospital for months. The last texts Cordero sent his co-star Zach Braff are as heartbreaking as his premature death. Braff posted on Instagram, "The last thing he ever texted me was to look out for his wife and 1-year-old son Elvis. I promise the world they will never want for anything." He continued writing, "I feel so incredibly grateful I got to have Nick Cordero enter my life." In 2021, New York City declared September 17th Nick Cordero Day to honor the life and works of the Broadway star. Cheslie Kryst, Miss USA 2019, shocked pageantry fans all over the world on January 30th, 2022, when she died by suicide. In a statement released by her mother, April Simpkins, it was revealed that Kryst had been suffering from depression. She said, "While it may be hard to believe, it's true." Cheslie led both a public and a private life. In her private life, she was dealing with high-functioning depression, which she hid from everyone, including me, her closest confidant, until very shortly before her death. In an appearance on Red Table Talk, Simpkins shared more about Kryst's heartbreaking last days, while also revealing the final text she received from her beauty queen daughter.
"You have kept me alive and ready to face another day because you answer every phone call and you are there for me at the drop of a hat."
She continued, "You listen to me and care when I tell you what goes on in my life, and you have always made me feel like you love me. I love you more than any person I've ever known." Chadwick Boseman, also known as Black Panther of the Marvel movies, died on August 28, 2020 due to colon cancer. The world greeted the news of his death with shock, with millions of fans and famous names taking to the internet to share disbelief and grief. Boseman was a prominent figure in bringing historically accurate portrayals of pioneering Black leaders to the Hollywood silver screen. Boseman, a private man, according to Hollywood standards, had hidden his illness from the world. The executive producer of Black Panther, Nate Moore, shared their final text exchange with People. He was unaware of the actor's illness. The exchange regarded fulfilling the requests of a Make-A-Wish child during the COVID-19 lockdown. Boseman wrote, "It broke me, man, but we need to do that for them. People deserve abundant life, special moments. They've been through hell battling disease. If we were able to ease their suffering and bring joy for a moment, then we made a difference in his life." Moore also revealed that he worked with the actor to send the young boy a voice note from T'Challa and a package of toys. This was not an easy task given the strict lockdown restrictions of the time. Moore said, "But Chad figured out how to make it work because he cared so intently, and in hindsight, so personally." Will and Grace star Leslie Jordan has always managed to get us to smile. Even one of his final texts embodies Jordan's positive personality that kept us all laughing during the pandemic. The actor sadly died on October 24, 2022, after a sudden cardiac dysfunction while driving. The American Horror Story star's car crashed into the side of a building in Hollywood. A few days before, Jordan had a not-so-welcoming experience when he went to catch up with his former co-star Max Greenfield at the latter's book signing event. Sadly, Jordan did not get to see Greenfield. In an interview with E! News, Greenfield revealed the text that Jordan sent him after the incident. Jordan reportedly wrote,
"I tried to get in. I saw that you looked so famous. They wouldn't let me in. That turned my little away."
Greenfield continued,
"But congratulations, I couldn't stay. I have to go anyway because I have important things to do."
It is quite heartwarming to know that he could still make the best of any situation. On January 26, 2020, the sports world was shocked when the news of Kobe Bryant's sudden death in a helicopter crash was revealed. The crash took the lives of 8 other people, including Bryant's 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. Bryant's close friend and mentor, Michael Jordan, told ESPN that he still has their final text exchange saved in his phone. The text exchange is dated December 8, 2019. Referring to Jordan's Sincoro tequila, Bryant wrote, "This tequila is awesome." Bryant went on to inquire about his friend's family, asking if they were doing all right. Jordan told ESPN that Bryant was really into coaching his daughter, who was nicknamed Gigi. Jordan texted him, "Happy holidays and hope to catch up soon. Coach Kobe?" Bryant wrote back, "Back at you, man. Hey coach, I'm sitting on the bench right now and we're blowing this team out. 45-8.
I enjoy watching them play. It's fun because you get to see the growth.
49 days after the exchange, the world bid farewell to the icon.
When I have imagined speaking to a group of people about Kobe Bryant, I usually picture in the context of his Hall of Fame induction.
David Bowie churned out hit after hit starting in the 60s. An icon known for his unique sound, style, and skill, Bowie released his final album Black Star on January 8, 2016, just 2 days before the shocking news of his death reached his fans. The 69-year-old musical powerhouse never stopped doing what he loved the most, making dope music. His final album was put together while undergoing treatment for cancer, according to Tidal. According to Claudia Lanier, the singer's ex-girlfriend from the 70s who left the music industry following their breakup, the duo had been working on what was supposed to be her comeback album just before he died. She told the Daily Mail, "We had this very strange writing relationship. He was writing music and I was writing lyrics." Just a few days before his death, Bowie sent his final text to her, writing, "Send me some lyrics, don't forget." If you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline by dialing 988 or by calling 1-800-273-TALK, 8255.